And women, please take the stage. Jennifer Lunsford, USA. Linda Marabito, USA. Jill Kolovoski, USA. Sherelle Small, USA.
All right, well, here we are. The Natural Olympia, the PNBA, INBA Natural Olympia has become the most prestigious pro title in the world. And we got 4 pro bodybuilding women going for the title of Miss Natural Olympia. So we're going to ask them some questions here. Jennifer Lunsford is not here. So if Jennifer Lunsford is in the building, it'd be nice if she was here. Linda Marabito, okay, Linda. So we got here, we got the 2013 NGA Granite State Pro Champ. And we got a girl, she's done the 2012 INBF Worlds. So what brings you to the Natural Olympia? What makes you want to take down the Natural Olympia title here in SanDiego, California?
For a challenge and wanted the international experience and the caliber that is drawn to this venue.
And at a lot of shows, I see the women's bodybuilding numbers are dwindling a little bit. You don't see a lot of female bodybuilders anymore, but what can we do to get those numbers up? What's your take on that?
I think just the exposure of the sport, for example, getting it to live stream and getting it out there to the people to see the sport and see the athletes and be inspired.
Okay, good stuff. We got here Jill Kolovoski. Man, you look like you've done some damage in your day. What pro titles have you won?
The Natural Olympia.
You have won the Natural Olympia? What year was that?
In 2007 in Greece.
2007 in Greece. What explains the long layoff in Natural Olympia titles? How come, have you been competing or just taking a break from the Natural Olympia scene?
That's a great question. My whole goal in what you said about bringing women into the sport is to come on stage and show people what's never been done before as a woman, as a female athlete, to put on muscle.
What can we do about that screeching? I don't know what to do about that. Okay, so going with your goal in female bodybuilding?
So my goal was every year that I compete, I want to take some time off to put some muscle on until I feel that I'm up to par with where my goals are to represent that muscular female bodybuilder as a natural athlete. So I took some time off in 2007. I wanted to put some size on and come back and show them what's...
Well, you look like you certainly made some progress of some kind. I mean, if you've taken up this much, you know, looks like your long off-season paid off for you. What improvements have you made since your last Miss Natural Olympia title back in 2007?
About 15 pounds of muscle.
Well, welcome to the stage, and based off the girls you've seen tonight, what do you think your chances are of becoming the Natural Olympia champion once again?
I feel confident. I feel we're all out here to do our best, but I do feel that if we come in prepared and do our best, I feel pretty confident that hopefully I'll be able to do that again.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would see that. You just look like you got what it takes to me. And Linda, what do you think you got to do to win the title? You got the conditioning going on. Looks like she might have you in size, but you got the conditioning. You certainly belong on this stage. What do you think you need to do for yourself to become the champion of the Natural Olympia?
Every time I get on stage, I have a set of goals of execution and technique. New to this sport, I've really broken down and gotten a lot of practice on the posing and being able to show best right at the time, right when the judges need to see it, and that's when it matters.
Nice. Well, go ahead and stand up and strike a couple poses for the audience here. Let's get a dope bicep pose. These are a couple of your competitors, Linda Marabito and Jill Kolovoski. They're going to be on stage tomorrow night, so make sure you guys come back tomorrow night to see these two in action. But a girl hasn't been on the Olympia stage since 2007. We got somebody in her way, so be sure you come check out the finals tomorrow night. Let's get it for them one more time. Good stuff. Let's get the pro physique women out here now.
Alrighty, we're moving right along to the professional physique women. Let's introduce to you from USA, Victoria Dean and Jamie Sabluski. The two ladies here. Is Jamie here? Ladies.
Okay, so we got Pro Physique here. Pro Physique is And up on the rise division, it's getting quite popular. You see a lot less people in female bodybuilding because the divisions like women's physique and figure. So you ladies have decided to do women's physique now. Have you done bodybuilding in the past? Victoria Dean? Okay. And what makes you cross over from bodybuilding to women's physique? What do you think the differences are? And what makes you want to compete in physique over bodybuilding?
Physique is more feminine.
Yeah, and this is your Natural Olympia debut?
Yes.
Okay, good. Look for Victoria Dean as her Natural Olympia debut. And it's actually your first pro show as well, but you have done the Team USA in the past. How was that experience for you?
It was really fun. It was more than what I expected.
Okay, sounds good. And you just qualified to turn pro. What show did you turn pro in?
Team USA.
Team USA. Well, look for Victoria. She just turned pro at the Team USA, which if you get your pro card to the show like the Team USA, you know you're ready for the Natural Olympia stage. And I have another pro figure competitor here. How do you say your last name?
Jamie Soboleski.
Okay, Soboleski. I'll get it right tonight, or when I'm emceeing tomorrow night. And this is your very first Natural Olympia, huh?
Correct?
What makes you want to compete in the Natural Olympia? You just want to see yourself against the world's best?
Yeah, you know, always want to compete against the best. It's such a great opportunity to be here. I'm from SanDiego, so it's nice and easy.
And this is your very first pro, so you just turned pro, so you're brand new pro, along with Victoria here. What do you think needs to be done to take down a win here at the Natural Olympia in women's physique?
Well, I think it's such a new category. The criteria is a little, we're still trying to figure it out. So I just trying to come in, looking the best I can, going by the guidelines, so having shape and staying lean and just seeing what the judges are looking for in this category.
What do you think your strengths are, and what do you think kind of package you are bringing to the table that might allow you to become the winner and the champion in women's physique here at the Natural Olympia? What are your strengths?
I mean, I will let the physique speak for itself tomorrow.
She does all her talking on the stage. And Victoria, you look like you got a package together. You look like you belong here as a pro. What do you think you're going to have to do to get the win tomorrow night?
I don't know. It looks good, so I'm going to have to work.
Definitely got to work. Well, you're all going to have to work. When you're up against pros of this caliber here on the Natural Olympia stage, you certainly got to work. A lot of that work goes into the presentation and the posing routine. How much work have you put into your posing routine and presentation? So I would say you can't just bring your best physique to the stage. You also got to bring your best package and your A game and the presentation to the stage as well. So let's get up for our women's physique competitors. We've got Victoria Dean and Jamie Soboleski. So want to stand up, strike a pose for the audience here. And these are your women's physique pros here, popular division here. You're going to see more physique pros as the years go on. We're going to fill all these seats up with physique pros one of these years.
All right, next up we have our professional figure ladies. Angela Yo, USA. Shelly Crane, USA. Shelby Weinberger, USA. Please take the stage. Ariana Dickerson, USA. Monica Steiner, USA. Amy Laney, USA. Christy Appelhans, USA. Elena Renterera, USA. Jenny Braunberger, USA. Amy Blue, USA. Noreen Clay, USA. Melanie Daly, USA. Tenica Hindman, Australia, and Celia Duque, USA. This is your professional figure athletes.
Yep, you fans are in for a treat tonight. Some of the top figure competitors in the world are right here on this very stage. Some of them flew 12 to 16 hours just to compete in this show, and that just goes to show the relevance of the Natural Olympia and how big of a title it is to win. One of these girls on this stage is going to walk away the Natural Olympia champion here. Let's start off with Angela Yao over here. Angela, let's remind the fans what titles you've won so far.
I won the Natural Universe this year, 2013. I also won the Toledo Glass Set 2013 figure overall, and best female presentation in the universe as well.
Okay, nice, and I was able to be in attendance there to see you win that Universe title. Your first Natural Olympia, so pretty excited about that. As the Universe champion, you're one of the favorites coming in. You're the name on the roster that stands out since you are the Universe champion. What do you think you're going to have to do against this lineup of pros to help you come away with the win?
All I can say is that I'm going to listen to my instincts, and that's what's gotten me this far, and trusting that is really where my key is.
Okay, what are your instincts telling you now then? What improvements have you made since the Universe to get you to the Olympia stage? Did you work on any weak areas, or what kind of improvements have you made since the Universe?
I've just kind of been doing this all intuitively, so as far as bringing up any issues, you just kind of keep working your strengths and trust yourself and trust your training, and just keep with the all-natural rookies, you really can't go wrong with it.
No, you can't go wrong with that, I would say. What about Shelly Crane? Shelly Crane? Raise your hand. I don't know. I'm not sure your names are, so I've met a lot of you in person. So Shelly Crane just isn't here, but she's the figure junior masters overall winner, so she's going to be on the stage tomorrow night. She just missed the press conference right here, right now. How about Shelly Weinberg? Okay, Shelly. Shell. I'll read that right. So your first Natural Olympia, how's it feel being on the Natural Olympia stage?
Really good. It's going to be my first pro show as well, so I'm really excited to get out here and be in the company with all these girls as well.
So you got your pro card at the Team USA. That must have been some experience to get a pro card at the show like that. You know you're ready for the Olympia stage if you win your pro card at the show like that. What improvements did the judges tell you you needed to work on since Team USA to lead you into this weekend?
Just being more fluid with my posing, and for me it's just about having confidence on stage and really showing that I deserve to be out here. So.
Yeah, you certainly got to show that poise and confidence on stage. That's what a lot of girls like. But if your confidence shows on stage, you tend to get higher placings. But as pros, I'm sure you guys have all mastered that. How about Ariana Dickerson? Is she up here? There's a lot of pros that didn't make it. Got to get them all on stage next time. Monica Steiner. Okay. Man, you got a lot of titles on your resume here. Monica here is Miss Gulf State's figure champion this year, so she's got a good year going up for herself. She won the National Naturals in 2011 and 2012. She's been involved in mixed pairs. You got a long resume here. It's your third Olympia. It just keeps getting better every year. What kind of changes do you think take place in the Natural Olympia as the year? It's your third one. Okay, and to me they keep getting bigger and bigger every year. What's your take on that?
Oh, it's great seeing how big the sport is becoming, especially from the natural side of it, and seeing all the competitors, not just USA, but from every single country. So in the past 3 years, you've seen a huge increase in that as well, and everybody's bringing their best package with them.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed, even in the amateur level, all the athletes are bringing their best package, because when you're at a show like the Natural Olympia, you don't have a choice. You simply have to bring your A game. You got to bring your best package. You got to bring the best conditioning that you possibly can, because you're up against the world's best, so you got to be able to showcase your best on stage. And keep in mind, the INBA, PNBA, they promote shows in 35 different countries, and that number is growing. We keep getting bigger every year, so when you fans see the athletes come out on stage tonight, you're going to see athletes from the Czech Republic, from Germany, Slovakia, all over the place, but 35 different countries we promote shows in, so you're going to see all those talents here on this stage this coming weekend. Amy Laney. Yeah. No, Amy Laney. We'll work on that next year. We'll make sure it's mandatory next year. Okay, Dr. Christy Applehand. Okay, good. We got a doctor in the house. Okay, open figure, second place in the USA, third place the pro figure Team USA. That's a tough show. So third place is no grouch there, because to get third at the show like that is a feat in itself. You won the USA Nationals in Vegas. So this is your first year as a pro in the Natural Olympia?
Yes, and first Olympia.
Okay, well, welcome to the Olympia stage, making your debut. Now, so you got some experience with Team USA. That's one of the bigger shows of the year. What kind of package do you think you need to bring to the Olympia, and did you bring the package you wanted to bring this weekend?
You gotta ask that. So I think I brought a very good package to the Olympia this year. I needed to work on being a little tighter for all these very competitive ladies that I'll be competing with, as well as the Australian team that's coming. We're all buzzing about that, I'm sure. But I'm feeling confident and glad to be here competing with such top-line
Sure, yeah. The Australians certainly bring a tough team every single year. The Australians are always a team to be on the lookout for. They're always bringing the best packages, and some of the best athletes are in Australia. Those Australians are certainly crazy about their bodybuilding and figure. Hopefully we can get a pro show working on out in Australia one of these years. So we also got Elena Renteria. No? No Elena? Okay. Yeah, I haven't met a lot of these figure pros. Some I know your faces. We got Jenny Braunberger, right? Okay, so out of the USA, this is your third Natural Olympia. I asked you here the same question. You've been in the PNBA stage a lot. You compete quite often. You've been at the Olympia stage 3 times now. How do you see the sport growing as the years go on in your experience?
I have to kind of go with some of the girls said. It's been interesting to watch the sport grow itself, where there's more countries, more states participating. Also seeing the changes in the divisions and better girls coming in better. It makes you have to be more competitive, work harder, and be more aggressive, bring more confidence, bring more to the stage. So it's exciting.
it keeps you working hard.
Yeah, all the best in the world come into the Natural Olympia, and they're always going to bring their A game here. Do you think the bar keeps getting raised for figure? Because when figure started years ago, it was more of a softer look, but every year it seems that bar keeps getting raised higher and higher. Do you got to bring a tighter, harder package? What's your take on that?
Absolutely, and I've been competing in figure for a lot of years, and it's been interesting that I've had to myself continue to evolve my physique to compete with the changes, and most definitely it is becoming where we're wanting it bigger, leaner, tighter, and fuller.
Yeah. And did you bring the package you wanted to bring this weekend to the Natural O stage?
Absolutely. Each year I want to keep improving and growing, but I'm very confident with where my body's at, and we'll see where it peaks by tomorrow morning.
Nice. I think I've seen you on stage 2 or 3 times. Definitely the best I've seen you look. I've seen a lot of pictures of you, so definitely had you on my radar, but every time I see you. Amy Blue. Where are you at, Amy Blue? Okay. Amy Blue, well, you look like you do some damage on here tonight. What experience do you have? You won the Utah Pro Bowl, I see, figure overall, and you also you're the Team USA Pro Figure Champion, so you're one of the favorites coming into the show. How do you feel coming in this weekend?
I feel really good. I feel confident. I'm just excited to be here. This is my first Olympia. Just to see these amazing competitors, it's just crazy. The energy's great.
Yeah, well, you certainly look like you have what it takes to do some damage here tonight. You're having a good year. You're Pro Bowl champion. You're the Team USA Figure Overall champion. Here you are in your first Natural Olympia. What do you think you need to do to add the Natural Olympia champion to your mantle?
I need to do my best. I need to do what I know how to do and do it the best that I can.
And it's not always the best physique that wins these shows. A lot of times it's the best presentation. Who can show their physique on stage? Who can show their strengths, hide their flaws? And you put a lot of work into your presentation so you can do just that.
Absolutely. Okay. Release 20 minutes.
What improvements did the judges tell you you need to improve on anything? Do you have any weaknesses you think you need to work on, or the judges tell you need to work on, and what are they?
We decided to come in tighter, so we listened to that.
Yeah, I think tighter is always good, and when you're coming to the show like Natural Olympia, you got to be your best. And maybe in an earlier show, earlier in the year, you can get away with your conditioning being a little bit off, but at the Natural Olympia, on the Natural Olympia stage, you got to bring your best conditioning, hands down. And we got here Noreen Naomi Clay. Good stuff. Okay, so you got a long resume too. You're 2010 silver medalist at the Natural Olympia in the Masters division. You're the bronze medalist in 2010. So you've done the Natural Olympia in the past?
2010.
Okay, good. Not your first, oh, it's your first year as a pro. Oh, that was in the amateur ranks then. Okay, good. So how'd you get your pro card? What show did you get your pro card in?
Southern California.
Nice, okay. Good show to get your pro card in. And what improvements have you made since the Southern Cal in May to bring you to the Olympia stage tonight? You got your different package in. You came in a few pounds lighter, did you?
Yeah, a lot more cardio.
A lot more cardio. That seemed to pay off for you?
Yes.
How about your presentation? You work on that pretty good too? Yeah. Got to work on that presentation. Let me see what else I got. A couple more left, hopefully. Melanie Daly? Good. I'm glad. I like when it all works out like that. So you're the gold medalist at the INBA Natural Nationals in 2012 and 2013, and she was also the silver medalist at the INBA Natural Universe in 2012. And you got 2 Natural Olympias prior to this, so how do you feel about the package you brought to the stage this weekend?
It's getting better every year. I love it.
Yeah, what kind of improvements have you made since last year? Did the judges tell you need to get tighter, fuller, work on your legs? What did they tell you, and what did you do about it?
Yeah, we all have body parts we're working on. It was actually going to be a year off to build a little bit, so I did do some building, and then I just couldn't stay away because I love the INBA and I love being up here with all these girls and the quality and caliber of athletes we have. So here I am again. And I think I've made some great improvements.
Yeah, it's funny how that works. Every time we do a show, we always say, you know what, this diet is getting rough, it's getting horrendous, I've been doing this for too many months, this is my last show. But then a week later, you find yourself planning for your next show, and that's what she did, and it might pay off for you. What do you think your chances are of placing in the top 5 this weekend?
Outstanding.
Okay, so she's saying she's probably got a pretty good shot at placing in the top 5. Place I'm looking at you, I think you had a pretty good shot as well. Let me see if I get your bio. Got one more left. If it's not you, then I'm just going to ask what your name is. Oh, Tenica. Tenica's not up here? Good to get Tenica up here. Okay, what's your name? Amy. Okay, what show did you win to get your pro card?
The Western USA in Sacramento.
2 weeks ago. So you're a brand new pro. So you didn't even plan on being on the stage tonight, did you?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, no idea. So you got your pro card that was going to be your last show, and you were just like, you know what, the Natural O is in 2 weeks. It's in SanDiego. I like that place, so I'm going to go check it out.
Absolutely. I was actually looking forward to eating after the last show. hold on the diet for 2 more weeks. I couldn't really change my physique too much, but I really worked on stage presence in person for sure.
Yeah, I think that's huge. That's the most neglected part in figure, I think, is the stage presence. Most girls just bring out the best physique they can. They don't realize that it's actually a presentation that can catapult them to first place. What other shows have you done prior to that 2 weeks ago?
I only did an NBA show in June, so I got my pro card on my second show.
You started this year off just planning on doing a show or two, and now you find yourself on the Natural Olympia stage with the world's best, and here they are. So stand up, ladies, strike a pose for the audience here. These are your national figure pros here at the Natural Olympia. Natural Olympia is the most prestigious pro contest in the world, and here's your figure pros. Thanks, ladies.
Also want to make note that Jenny Braunberger, USA, is in the Professional Figure Classic, as well as Noreen Clay, both USA, Professional Figure Classic. All right, now we're going to introduce you to the Professional Bikini Divas. All right, Trisha Keller, USA, Jules Rodriguez, USA, Victoria Gusto, USA, Lisa Shaw, USA, Nicola Williams, Australia, Joelle Christine, Australia, Selena Mocha Carter, USA, Michelle Orick, USA, Tanya Klein, USA, Madisa Ani, USA, Paige Russell, USA, Christina Draub, USA, Marley Ursi Aga, USA, and Alyssa Wample, USA. Come on up, ladies.
All right, here we go. These are your bikini pros here. We're going to take a seat, ladies. We'll be here for a little bit. I'll try to run through this so you guys get back and stay on pace. We got Trisha Keller here. Okay, good. Trisha here is the Bikini Open winner at the Team USA. And like I said, if you haven't been to the Team USA before, that's one of the greatest competitions in the nation. To get your pro card at a show like that, you know you're ready for the pro stage. So Trisha, what improvements have you made since the Team USA to lead you here tonight?
Since Team USA, I've just been working hard on everything, symmetry.
Yeah, okay, good stuff. There's Trisha Keller. So look for her on the pro stage. Make sure you guys get loud for these girls tomorrow night too. The louder you get, the better they pose. So get loud for them. You got Jules Rodriguez. Jules, okay. So this is actually, so you've done 3 Natural Olympias before. All in bikini? So you must have, right when bikini started getting big, you didn't waste any time. You got right down to it and started competing in bikini. What made you start competing in bikini?
I won my very first pro card at my very first show, and I said, let's do it. I'm ready.
Yeah, and the rest is history. And here we're at the Natural Olympia stage. And what do you think your chances are of placing in the top 3 here this weekend?
I wish to place top 3. As you can see, we have a bunch of beautiful ladies here. Everybody, we all work so hard, and I don't know, we'll see what happens.
Good, that's a nice answer. I know if I was a judge, it'd be tough to judge because they all look so good, so I'm glad I'm not doing that this weekend. The judges certainly got their work cut out for them, and you guys will see what I'm talking about when you see them doing the bikinis this coming tomorrow night. We got Victoria Gusto. A lot of Team USA girls here tonight, so you won the Team USA. You actually won the Team USA then. This is your, go ahead and stand up a second. This is your first Natural Olympia. How do you feel first and foremost?
This is my second.
Oh yeah? I got here. Oh, this is your second Olympia then. Okay, gotcha.
Third last year.
Okay, so your 3rd place run from the Natural Olympia. Do you think you're going to do better this year than last year?
Yes.
Okay, so you got a top 2 finish he's looking at this year, so we'll see. But it's hard. What do you think it takes to get a win in bikini? What kind of strengths do you think you have that could catapult you to the top 3 status here at the Natural Olympia?
Stage presence. You have to bring it out. You gotta have the body. You gotta have confidence up on the stage.
Okay. Victoria Gusto. She's going to give you some gusto with her stage presence. She says that's her strength. So be on the lookout for Victoria tomorrow night. Thanks, Victoria. You got Lisa Shaw here, right? No Lisa Shaw? Okay. You're Lisa Shaw. I passed right over you then. So you're a soccer state champion. This is your first Bikini Divas Open. The Western USA is the 3rd Bikini Divas in the World Cup, so that's huge. But today is her pro debut. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Just a tad. I think everybody, even if you've been here before for a few years, go ahead and stand up. Yeah, when I call your name, we'll just stand up, and it's better for the camera that way. So what kind of package are you bringing to the stage this weekend?
A complete one.
Complete. What do you think is the most important thing in bikini? Is it symmetry? I mean, because you don't want to have too much muscle. You don't want to be too tight. Bikini's been around a few years now, so the bar is getting raised, it seems like. And some shows you see a tighter package might win, but then other shows a softer package might win. What do you think it takes to, what's your ideal look for bikini? What do you think should win?
Full, lean, tight glutes win shows.
You know, I've heard that before. Glutes win shows, she says. So look for the glutes when they're all turned around with the backs facing that way tomorrow night on this Olympia stage. Thanks, Lisa. Yeah, that's what they say. Glutes win shows in bikini. What about Nicola Williams? Nicola around? I'll skip right over that one then. Mocha Carter, I'm getting right to it. Just hang on for a second. Joelle Christie, 2013 INBA World Championships in Greece. All right, so this girl's been around the world competing and winning titles, knocking them down. You won a bikini novice first and bikini open first. So you were doing novice and you crossed over to open, and the judges were like, okay, this girl's got what it takes to turn pro. And here you're on the Olympia stage. How you feeling?
I'm really nervous, but it should be fun.
Yeah, well, as long as you don't let it show on stage. If you're nervous, at least act like you're confident while you're on stage, and it goes a long way in your presentation. So you'll get there. Thanks, Joelle. Yeah, that's what it takes. You can't, if you are nervous, just act like you're confident. That's all you got to do. Just for 60 seconds while you're doing your walk is all. I got Selena Mocha Carter here, one of the most well-known bikini girls that in the scenes that I cover. This girl's Natural Universe Pro Bikini Divas champ, and she also won the Global Cup in the organization. So you got 2 first-place finishes in Pro Bikini. So that's your best placing in 3 years. What brings you? I know you've been around different organizations. What brings you to the Natural Olympia stage tonight?
I wanted to try it out. I love being a natural athlete, and Natural Olympia is a great avenue for natural athletes, and I just wanted to come and show my support with the natural leagues.
Yeah, well, the best in the world are right here on this Natural Olympia stage. Now, one obstacle you had to overcome, you actually had 2 injuries this year that you overcame to get to the stage. What made you overcome those injuries, and why didn't you just take the whole year off? What made you overcome those injuries to compete anyway?
I'm not a quitter. There are ways to train around the injuries. So that's what I thought. This is my 8th and final show of the year. And I've won about 4 shows, really. But the 2 most important ones was, to me, to my heart, was the Natural Universe and the IFPA Pro Show. I did it in the Global Cup in Atlanta.
You guys are going to take a treat this weekend because you got Mocha Carter on the stage this weekend, so be on the lookout. These are some tough ladies. Looking at it, I know I've seen a lot of these girls compete before, and yeah, they're going to be tough to judge, and judges certainly have their work cut out for them. Michelle Orrock. Michelle Orrock. It's just, I couldn't read it right. Okay, she's a 2013 Pro Bowl overall champion. First Natural. Did you plan on doing the Natural Olympia earlier this year when you got that pro win?
No.
So it's just a last minute decision.
No, I was shocked at winning my pro card. It was my first competition I'd ever entered in, and that took me by surprise.
What was so surprising about it? You didn't think you had what it took to be a pro right away, and you were just like, you know, caught off guard?
No, because I had prepared to do figure, and about a week before, they said, let's try bikini, and bikini.
Wow. Okay, so you tried it, and lo and behold, they thought you were good enough for a pro card, and here you are on the Natural Olympia stage against the best in the world, so we're going to see how you do. Michelle Orrock, ladies and gentlemen, look for her tomorrow night. Bunch of love. It's going to be tough to decide who should win this one here. Tanya Klein. Good, Tanya. Looking good, Tanya. So you're the Team USA. You got second at the Team USA. You got top 5 at the York Cup, which is huge. You've been around a lot of organizations here, but it's your first Natural Olympia. So from hopping around these different organizations, what landed you here at the Natural Olympia?
Actually, a friend of mine did a competition in this organization, had a lot of great things to say about it. So I went and did the Team USA and absolutely fell in love with it. So here I am.
Yeah, these guys here, certainly, you won't find venues like this at most pro shows, and the promoters of this show actually give back to the competitors, and you'll see in the awards they give out and how they treat the competitors at the Sunday brunch and the Thursday mixer, and there's just so much that you get out of the PNBA that you don't get in other organizations, so I can see why you'd fall in love with this organization right away. And plus, just look at this venue. How could you not fall in love with this place? It's fabulous. You're the IFPA Valley of the Sun winner, and you're looking to do some damage here on the Olympia scene. What's your take? Do you think you're going to get in the top 3 this weekend?
Heck yeah!
Okay, there's the answer I wanted to hear right there. She says she's going to get in the top 3, so be on the lookout for Tanya Klein. Is it Tanya or Tanya? Tanya. Okay, it's spelled with a W though, which I like a lot. This last one. Okay, I got Medisa Oni. Is that how I say it? Medisa's not here. Yeah, it's going to pronounce her name anyway. Tanya Klein. Okay, I got a couple more here that I have not interviewed yet. Oh, about Paige Russell. Paige Russell? No, Paige Russell. Okay, what's your name?
My name's Alisa Wample.
Alisa Wample. I've heard your name before. How'd you get a pro card?
My first competition was in Las Vegas for the INBA, and I was granted a pro card. I couldn't believe it. I won the novice and I won my division, and I went against Trisha, is it? Yeah. And she won, and she looked beautiful. But we both got pro cards. The judges, I guess, had a hard time deciding. And anyway, I was granted a pro card, which was really cool. I was happy about it. And so I really wasn't planning on coming here, but here I am. And it was a lot of hard work, and I have 38 products to sell. I do all natural vegan foods, so I just do good foods. And my goal is to sell enough superfoods to raise $1 million to support athletes and give away as prizes for the INBA. Yeah, so our booth's over here, so we want to sponsor athletes and get people selling, and then have lots of prize money for all the athletes.
So go check her out at the booth right over here. When you see her there, get your picture with her and all that stuff. Trisha won last time. Who's going to win tonight, this weekend?
Well, I guess I am.
Good. There's another answer I wanted to hear. That's what I'm talking about right there. She says she's going to win this weekend, so we'll see. She's going to redeem herself. Trish got the win last time. We'll see if you can get the win this time. That's going to be all good. So there you have it. Okay. So what's your name?
Christina Drop.
Christina Drop. Okay. Well, you look like you belong up here. That's for sure. I like your fashion sense. What show did you win to get your pro card?
Thank you. I won the 2013 Iron Gladiator in the Inland Empire, and then I did Miss Hollywood, and I didn't win overall at that show, but I did come away with Best Women's Presentation at Hollywood.
Yeah, well, presentation goes a long way. And like I said, it's not always the best physique, it's the presentation. So if you got the best presentation at a show like that, you must have really improved upon that and made it count. So what do you do to work on your presentation to make it the best in the show?
Presentation, I work on posing. A lot of times spend some time in front of the mirror. And then a lot of time in the gym just perfecting the package, trying to bring up fullness in my figure, and just working on smiling and having a good attitude about being on stage and just having fun with it.
Yeah, because presentation isn't just something you can throw some heels on and just walk out here. There's more to it than that. What's one tip you can give bikini competitors in improving their presentation almost overnight?
Just to have fun with it. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, if you look like you're having fun on stage, you know you're going to be confident. Let's give it up for the pro bikini competitors here at the Natural Olympia. Get up for them. Stand up, ladies. Strike the pose. Give it up. Tomorrow night, this is the place to be. It's just a show you shouldn't miss. I wouldn't want to thought you guys were on the same stage. I wouldn't miss that show either. Thanks, ladies. By your left stage.
Good. Next up, we are going to introduce you to our professional men's physique. David Swanson, USA. Brandon Stewart, USA. Michael Ogawa, USA. Marco Addis, Italy. And Craig Bitten, USA. Come on up, professional physique men. David, Brandon, Michael, Marco, and Craig. Here they are, folks. And just want to let you know, giving back to the athletes, we issued them all their t-shirts for the Pro Press Conference, as well as the ladies, their PNBA Elite Pro camis and tank tops. So here we go, Mike, with the professional men's physique.
All right, here we go. Yeah, Pro Physique is new up and on the rise. It's been around the PNBA for a few years. In fact, I think the PNBA was the first organization to bring up and bring out men's physique and have a pro division of men's physique. So it's a new up and on the rise division that you're going to keep seeing grow as the years go on. Let's start off with David Swanson here. David Swanson, 2013 Team USA Open Men's Physique winner. David, okay, what improvements have you made since the Team USA, or did you have to make any at all?
I just tried to get a little bit leaner than I was there, and you know, I'm able to be, I'm not the exact same weight I was there, but be a little leaner and a little bigger muscular. So.
And it's your first pro show. I think the physiques on the amateur stage, we're going to stand up, David. I think the physiques on the pro stage are going to be a lot different from that of the amateurs. So what kind of package do you think you need to bring this weekend to excel and do good and win this class here?
Well, the thing about it is you're just going to be your best. You know, I'm just trying to be my best and not worry about my competitors. And hopefully we all bring great packages and, you know, let it fall where it may.
Well, okay, hopefully you see yourself falling in the top spot. So we'll check it out. That's David Swanson, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. We got Brandon Stewart here. Got Brandon, what's she saying? Oh, is it? Okay, good stuff. Okay, one of the more popular pros on the men's physique stage is Brandon Stewart. This guy generally doesn't miss a beat. He does the Universal Olympia every time I've seen him. So Brandon, have you made any progress? Have you worked on any, go ahead and stand up a second, Brandon. Have you worked on, I mean, what are your weak areas, and do you think you did what it took to improve upon them since your last outing?
I think, yeah, definitely this time we definitely went to camp with doing a bunch of different construction on this body. I'm really excited about it because I was really blessed and honored to have been asked to be coached by Kiyoshi Moody, who we all know is just an amazing 4-time, maybe 5-time this year. Took me under his wing and we made some drastic improvements, and that was I've always been really full and I had some great size and the muscle was always great, but he really brought me to well condition and just brought a whole bunch of nasty shredness, and I'm really excited to bring it this year.
Yeah, it certainly pays to have a prep coach. Do you think it's possible to be too conditioned in men's physique?
You know, I think it's got to be a proper balance. I think there's got to be, and that's what's great about physique is the symmetry, especially with fullness and size. The conditioning has to be there because, I mean, you want to see the hard work that's been put in, and so, yeah, definitely I think the physique here is especially because we get to do mandatory poses, and so you got to show that muscle stuff. So, yeah, definitely.
Good with this guy. He's been a pro for a couple of years. He's Mr. LA, he's Mr. Hollywood. He is Brandon Stewart. Thanks, Brandon. Got Michael Ogawa here, right? Okay, good. National bodybuilding champ overall, so you've done bodybuilding in the past?
Yes.
Okay, now go ahead and stand up real quick. Now, so you've done bodybuilding in the past. This is a little bit different than physique is from bodybuilding. What made you make the switch from bodybuilding to physique?
It was a little too hard for me to put on weight that I need to compete at that level, and I've heard that I had a better physique body than bodybuilding, so I think it seems to work for me.
Yeah, I would say so. If you're not exactly a massive genetic freak like Kiyoshi Moody, and you can't hang with guys like that, then yeah, you might as well try physique. Gives you a chance to still compete on stage, still look good, without having to be too big, and you have a better chance of placing high. So what do you think your chances are of winning the top spot here in this class this weekend?
I don't know. I know these guys, I've competed with and against them. I just hope I bring my best, and that's all I can do. So.
Good stuff. And we got a guy that we all know very well, Craig Bitton. Craig, stand up. We all know you're going to bring the package to this stage. You're going to bring some electricity to this stage. Always have the best posing routines. What kind of package are you bringing this weekend?
Well, one thing that I've worked with Phil Ricardo and my team, David Edgel, is coming this year or this time. I've been, you know, I usually come conditionally. We're trying to work something a little bit more size. You know, stand against these guys, size matters. These guys are some big guys. So, you know, hopefully it all comes together. You know, am I confident? Absolutely. You know, I want to bring what I can bring. Yeah. You know, I'm going to do my very best to do what I can do. So it happens. You know, it's exciting to stand with these guys. You know,